Team deathmatch. Make this quick and clean.
Hey everyone, my name's Vic Taylor and welcome to another Black Ops video. Today I'm going to be bringing you some Team Deathmatch on Summit, and this is another loadout request video. The requested loadout was FAMAS with the silencer, Frag grenade, Flashbang, Scavenger, Sleight Pro and Marathon. Get knifed. Now, I've never used the FAMAS before doing these games because at the start of the game I had to choose, one of the overpowered weapons because it was my first shooter and I didn't have a clue what I was doing. It was either the AK-74U or the FAMAS, and I chose the AK-74U. So there's, I haven't played with this gun at all. I have heard good things about it from my friends, but that's as far as my bias goes. But I have to say, this is one of the very best guns that I've ever come across. And really, it's going to sound like I'm going to be sucking this gun's dick all through this video because I love it so much. It really worked for me, it really worked for my playstyle. Get knifed again, you suck! And it was really a nice change from using a semi-auto because I'd used a semi-auto for ages and then I bunged this baby on and it was just a release. But I question the use of Scavenger as the first perk for this loadout, because you have a silencer on, so when you shoot you're not going to show up on the enemy's minimap, but without Ghost or Ghost Pro, if the enemy has a spy plane in the air, you're going to show up and they're going to know where you are. And it's pretty much inevitable, unless you come up against a team of absolute idiots, that there's going to be an enemy spy plane up sometime in the match. It's inevitable. And I'm camping a bit here because my friends are watching the flank. And this guy tries to do a little funny jump shot and he fails miserably. I mean, what the fuck are you doing, you bitch? You got headshotted. And then, me and my friends, we switch positions. He switches to the doorway, and I switch to out here. It's very clever, and we don't even know each other. They're not even my friends. But there you go. So, I would have, instead of Scavenger, I would have Ghost Pro on. And I might switch it up because the reload time, even without Sleight of Hand or Sleight of Hand Pro for the FAMAS, the reload time is pretty quick. So I would bung Warlord on there so you could have both the silencer and the dual mags. That would mean that you could have Ghost on, so you don't have to worry about showing up on the enemy's radar at all, but you still wouldn't run out of bullets. That's what I'd do with it personally. I loved having the Frag grenade and Flashbang back. They're my favourite too, and I always use them. You know my opinion on them. I think the Marathon was a good choice for this perk, though on Summit you kind of do need Hacker because of the number of grenades, and I stop here because I think that's an enemy claymore. It doesn't really matter now, I'm dead. But on this map, in the main building where everyone fights over, you really do need Hacker because there are so many grenades going down. But I think Marathon did work well. As you can see, I'm running around here like a crazy person, doing my job and generally being cool, and that was such a bullshit death. That was not how it happened, and I'm sure you hear that a lot, but that was not how it fucking happened. I put so many more fucking bullets into him than just 3 or 4, and I have 3 knives in this game. Because that's another thing. Moving on from the class for a moment. When you run into someone and you're face to face, less than a meter, you're in knifing distance, you should automatically knife and not shoot, because after you shoot I find that the knifing animation takes a little bit longer to actually get going than if you haven't shot. So you should just, knife straight away, and if you die then I think you're probably going to die anyway. So it's a give and take, I guess. But yeah, I really did like this class. As you've already heard, I would change a few things up with it, but I really did like it. It was a good rushing class, and I really didn't feel that the FAMAS was that overpowered, because they're the 2 guns that are meant to be overpowered, the AK-74U, which was fixed and ballsed up, and the FAMAS. But I don't believe the FAMAS has been patched, nerfed or buffed at any point. It didn't really seem to be overpowered to me. I mean, I didn't get insane crazy scores with it, but it wasn't that good for... No, it was good. What am I saying? I was thinking about comparing it to the Commando. The Commando is not good at long range. It has a large recoil for long range, it jerks about, and I find it hard to burst fire it. The FAMAS, however, it has very little recoil at all, and it's very good for long range. So for large maps, I would suggest it. For small maps like Nuketown, I wouldn't say so. I'd go with the MPK5 or something you can hit fire very easily. Did I get a kill and an RC car with that claymore? I may have done, I'm not paying attention. But yes, the overall thought of this class, it was very good, and I have it as my personal class loadout, one of them, so definitely try out the FAMAS. We're coming to the end of the video, and I actually had a few more things to talk about, but I've run out of time. It's only 5 minutes, because it's Summit, so it's a pretty short game. I went 22-6. Thank you to anyone and everyone who's been watching. If you want a specific class loadout, gameplay, game mode, etc., anything done in Black Ops, tell me, and I'll do my utmost to do it. Thank you.